y'all, it's your girl Juana and I'm back with another video. I know you guys missed me or whatever, but the girl had a lot going on. I did an eye surgery a few months ago. Should be wearing my glasses, but that's okay. I'm gonna put them on after this video when I go edit. But yeah, I had an eye surgery a couple months ago, so I was advised to stay off of computers and stuff like that for long periods of time. So when I try to record and stuff, it was an issue because me, I like to get things done. So if my doctor's telling me not to do something, I'm gonna go try to do it. That's gonna be an issue. So not being able to record, not being able to edit how I wanted to, just put a dent in everything. So my YouTube hasn't been as active. I usually post shorts and stuff to kind of keep, you know, the momentum and everything going, but that's not enough, and I'm trying to have bangers for y'all, real bangers, okay? So let's get into this video. Today's video is going to be reasons why your locks are dry. A lot of people always ask me, can you help me out? My locks are dry. I don't know what to do. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, blase, blase, blase. So your girl's gonna tell you what you need to do and what you need to stop doing if your locks are dry. So reason number one, and actually, let me stop. A lot of locticians and stylists and everything have their own interpretation or have their own reasonings of what they think or why they think what they think, whatever the case is. This is me, what I've seen, what I've experienced, what I've noticed along those lines. Do not come for me because these are proven facts and things that I've seen with my own eyes and with my own clients as well. So let's get into it. So the first reason why your locks may be dry is lack of hydration. So you're not drinking enough water, your body's not taking in enough fluids. That's a big reason why your locks may be dry. And what people don't understand is what you put in your body affects the outcome. So what you put in your body, good or bad, affects how your body functions on a daily basis, whatever the case is. Try to think of it as like you watering your plants. For example, what's gonna happen if you don't water your plants? If you don't water your plants are gonna be dry, your plants are gonna break, and your plants are obviously not gonna get hydrated like they're supposed to. Imagine your plant as your body. Put that together and then we can kind of go from there. So not drinking enough water can affect how your locks are benefited in the long run. So I need you guys to keep yourself hydrated, drink water, do what you need to do, because if not, you're gonna have some dry locks and that's gonna be a problem. If you want locks long and voluminous and luscious like mine, take my advice. Reason number two why your locks are dry: you're not hydrating your locks enough. So reason number one is your body, number two is your locks. These reasons aren't listed from like least to greatest or most useful to least useful. They're just me coming off the top of my head or whatever, explaining my reasoning. So reason number two, not misting your locks enough or hydrating your locks enough. Water can only do so much, and that's one thing I hate. People be like, oh yeah, I hydrate my hair with water. Water is not a hydrating mist. Water is just water. It's gonna hydrate your hair temporarily, but for long term, water is not your friend. Okay, so get that in mind. Water ain't your friend. So hydrating mists include rose water, aloe vera, mixture with glycerin, any type of oils. And keep that in mind, water and oil don't mix together, so you need a humectant, glycerin, to bind water and oil together. So using a mist daily, every other day, depending on the severity of your locks or the condition of your locks, because everyone's locks are different. I can moisturize my hair 2 to 3 times a week and I'm fine. 1 even, but you know, I try not to do that. Try to moisturize and hydrate my hair as much as it needs to. There's people who have to moisturize their hair daily because they're either doing something that they don't need to be doing or they're not drinking enough water, so you gotta apply that pressure and put back into your hair. Okay, so make sure you are misting your hair, hydrating your hair, all of that, because if you don't, you're gonna end up with dry locks, and we don't want dry locks, because what happens when you have dry locks, your hair starts breaking and then your locks are gonna start falling off, and then you're gonna hate me, and then you're gonna hate everybody else for no reason, even though it's your fault. Okay, so reason number 3. So reason number 3 is you're not using enough product, or you're using too much products on your hair. With that, using too much product, believe it or not, can dry your hair out, especially products that don't need to be in your hair. And I try to advise people, when you search or look for products to use on yourself, make sure you read the ingredients. Certain things just don't need to be in our hair. And I'm more on the natural side, so I believe that with locks you don't really need all those extra things. Like, you'll look at oils and they'll say alcohol in there and all that. Why we need alcohol and oil? Why we need alcohol and oil? Why do we need alcohol and oil? We don't. Oil, alcohol for moisturizing, So be careful when you are buying products. Just read the labels, read the back, and that's it. With my oils, I only have essential oils and regular carrier oils in there. My oil consists of lemongrass, lavender oil, peppermint oil, castor oil, avocado oil, almond oil, and grapeseed oil. I couldn't remember that for a second. Yeah, grapeseed oil is like really good for locks. Like, if you're not using grapeseed oil, you need to start using it soon. So my mixture of my oils contain those oils, and they work great on the hair. None of my clients see any type of dryness or flakiness after using it, because I don't have extra ingredients that just don't need to be in there, like alcohol. I'm not putting alcohol in my oil blend. That's crazy. So just keep that in mind. Using too much products can dry your hair out. For example, too much shampoos, too much conditioners, too much spritz, too much, just things that just using too much, just stop, okay? And a lot of people say, oh, you need this in your hair, you need that in your hair, you need this, you need that. You really don't. All you need is to wash your hair regularly with a deep cleansing shampoo, hydrating shampoo, moisturizing shampoo, or conditioner, up to your discretion. I'm not a conditioner fan unless it's necessary. And if you get your hair maintained regularly, there's no need for a conditioner. If you're going months and months without doing your hair and you're not hydrating it, of course you're gonna have to get your hair conditioned or deep conditioned when you go get it done. So that's something else to keep in mind. Just overusing products alone just can dry your hair out, because your hair is confused. Like, baby, what are you doing? What's going on? What's going on? Your hair is confused. Don't know what's going on. Like, your hair is calling for help and you don't even know. You think, oh, lathering your hair and putting all this stuff in your hair is helping it. It's not helping it. Less is more. I'm a huge advocate on less is more. Less is more, okay? Less is more. Do I need to say it again? Less is more. Okay? And then not using enough products. That goes back to my first reasoning. Not using enough products can lead to super dry locks. So if you decide you want to mist your hair once a month and oil your hair once a month, what you think is gonna happen? And then if you're not drinking enough water, what you think is gonna happen? If you're not using enough products. So too much is not a good thing and too little is not a good thing. Less is more, if that makes sense. Okay, we got that? Yeah, okay, cool. All right, so next reason, you're not sleeping with something on your head. I don't care what I have going on, I'm gonna sleep with something on my head. I don't care what it is. If I have to substitute for something, just to keep your hair covered. Keeping your hair covered at night makes a big difference, especially if you're not sleeping with anything silky, like your pillows, your sheets, whatever. Like, our hair can get dried out real fast, and I be trying to tell people, you need to sleep with a bonnet or something on your head just to keep it covered and protected. Bonnets are essential in your everyday routine and just life, period. If you don't have a bonnet, what you doing? Like, and that's another thing too. This is off topic, but not sleeping with a bonnet can cause lint buildup, any type of buildup. Like, we don't want that. Like, we don't do that on this side. We follow the rules over here, okay? We do follow the rules over here. So not sleeping with something, no type of silk sheets. And that's the thing, if you're not gonna sleep with a bonnet on, at least make sure you have some kind of silky sheets or something. Silky sheets silky pillowcases, something. You can't just be out here not sleeping with something on your head and think you're finna have perfect locks. Like, hello. So yeah, make sure you're sleeping with something silky or a bonnet on your head or on your pillowcases or whatever. Next reason, you're not washing your hair when it needs to be washed, okay? So for example, sweat can cause buildup, okay? So imagine going to the gym every day for a couple months or whatever the case is. You're not washing your hair, you're not doing anything. The sweat is just piling up and piling up and piling up and piling up, and that causes buildup. Buildup can eventually lead to dryness. It will lead to dryness, especially if you're not hydrating and putting product back into your hair. So be careful for my gym people. Make sure you are washing your hair regularly, not too much, not too little, because sweat does really cause a lot of buildup on your locks. And buildup ain't none of our friends. We don't like buildup. We don't want her over here, so she needs to go about her business. We don't do buildup on this side. So yeah, not washing your hair enough can lead to dryness because of everything as well. You're not washing your hair, you're not doing anything to it, you just out here living your best life and your locks are just locking on their own. No type of protection, no type of nothing. You obviously would expect dry locks, and that's some things people be coming to me and telling me straight up like I don't do anything to my hair. I appreciate the honesty, but now it's my job to advise you on what you need to do, so the next time you come back in here, or the more you come back, I can see progress and growth in your locks and your overall health. Like, that's my #1 priority, is the health of your hair and customer satisfaction. Well, #2 priorities. So yeah, I'm huge on that. Huge on lock hair. Another reason why your locks are dry: you're in the sun too much and you're outside too much and your hair is not getting hydrated. Believe it or not, the sun can dry the hell out of your hair. And people come to me and they're like, why are the ends of my locks this color? Not my locks, but their locks. Why are the ends of my locks this color? I'm like, what do? Do you work outside? Yeah. And 9 out of 10 it's men. Not to really, you know, say anything bad about men, but men do what they want when they want to. So male clients will come to me and tell me, hey, I need help with this and that. I'll help them, and then they won't do anything from there. So working outside or being outside a lot can dry your hair out, and that's the thing. If you're doing what you need to do, you wouldn't have to worry about dry hair. But if you're just out here just living your best life and not replenishing, doing nothing to your hair, expect your hair to be dry. Just telling you the truth, being real, being honest, like transparent, everything. Just being 100% transparent. Heat does dry your hair out. Okay, so now those are a few tips, not too many, not too little, just enough, and the basics. So now what we're gonna talk about is how you can avoid having dry locks. So 1, make sure you wash your hair regularly. 2, make sure you hydrate your hair regularly. And going back to #1, not regularly as in every day. Some people tend to misinterpret that word. Regularly means when it needs to, or on a schedule, we should say, on a schedule. Okay, so washing your hair regularly, hydrating your hair regularly. #3, drinking more water. Please drink more water. Water is gonna be your best friend. Even coconut water. Like, water is water. Coconut water is good for hydration. So I've been drinking a lot more coconut water since like my eye surgery and stuff, and I have noticed a difference. Not only my skin, my overall health, how I feel, energy, and my hair. Like, my hair is buttery soft and I don't have to worry about anything. I'm gonna show y'all my hair. Butter. Y'all probably couldn't see it, but it's okay. Also, another thing you guys can do is get steam treatments. Steam treatments do help hydrate your hair. And people be like, oh, don't overheat your hair or over steam your hair. Yeah, you have to do it to a certain extent. You can't just be putting steam on your hair for an hour and think, oh yeah, my hair is gonna be fully moisturized and nourished. No, baby girl, that's not how it works. So steam treatments do help, and steam treatments do work, and I love me a steam treatment. Steam treatment will make you fall asleep. And then last but not least, make sure you wear your bonnet. And bonnets are essential to your everyday life, routine, whatever. Just make sure you do wear your bonnet because you don't want dry locks. So that is the end of today's video of why are my locks dry and how can I stop my locks from being dry. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. Get your girl subscribers up. We're going up. And I'm gonna try my best to be consistent with my content. Like I said earlier, you guys know I had an eye surgery, and that, you know, that put a little havoc in my life. Not gonna lie, it's been hard. And my vision won't fully regain for 3 to 6 months. So I did my eye surgery mid-August, so we're in November now. I got what, 3 more months ago? But my vision's up and down. Some days I see well, some days I'm like, ugh, it's giving period and period instead of more period it's giving more period but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Get your girl subscribers up. See you guys in the next video. Love you guys.